G'day and welcome to my garage. It'll be a bit of playing around, but I'll get it. You may notice I'm using a short sheet. They're 1.9 metres long. I was having trouble with the 5 metre lengths, not enough hands. Keep it all clipped up. So I thought, I'll just make it in shorter lengths. I hope I can do the 3 metre length on my own, but this 1.9 metre, not a problem at all. So I'm coming up the wall. I've now come to the window. I've got to make the the trim to go around the window, and then we'll keep going up. And that's how I go up the wall. Got a problem now. I shouldn't have nailed this one, because I've got to move that back to get the next panel in. I'll solve that. Well, it's not finished, but I did work out the trim around the window. The top piece it's dark now, and anyhow it's 6 o'clock at night, 5:30. Don't want to disturb the neighbours too much with the angle grinder, but I've got to cut a piece out of that top one, so it will drop down to. Anyhow, it's got to go around that window, drop down to the last one that's fixed in place. All right. These 3.1 metre panels, they're a lot easier. I can manage these, compared to those 5 metre ones I was trying to. As you can see, that third finger, it definitely helps. And that's how a panel goes in. It works pretty good when you know what you're doing. So I've got a couple of brackets to fix up on this roof. But I've been here for 40 years, so I didn't build this garage. But it's interesting. The garage is built as rough as guts, but it has some interesting features. Now I've got to trim up. Where's the bracket? It's a little bit over there. There it is. Now that bracket holds the beam that runs the full length of the garage. Excuse me. And as you can see, that's been cut out with an oxy. I have no idea what went on there, but I didn't do that. That's been like that from the start. Another one that's rough as guts, and it was never cleaned up with a grinder, just cut with an oxy, blindfolded. I know I'm no good on an oxy, but wow, the guy who did that is just as good as me or worse. Terrible job, but I don't know why. But doesn't matter. That blob on the end there is in my way, so I'm cutting it back. Another job done. That's a bit neater. Could have been neater again, but anyhow, that will definitely do the job. Okay, you can see that the trim around the door is now finished. The top panel's in. Actually, the top half and up, that's now in. And I'm now finishing off the fill-in panels across the top. I've still got the last one there to do. So I shall get into that. That's a fairly tight bend. That will do it. Now to mark, do some cutouts, reduce the size of this. Good night, Bruce. $5.20. Bruce goes inside. He's 82, 83. He's a gentleman. Okay, go inside and screw that up. Well, there's I've got to put 2 screws in, and there's one on this side of the intermediate wall you can't see, which is behind that light, and I've got to secure right behind that cable. I can move it. Where is it? Cable. Come on. Finger. Here we go. Right behind that cable. But no problems. Okay, that's enough aerial work for me for tonight, that's for sure. As you can see, I'm putting up the corner. This is the last job for this wall. Well, this is the eastern wall with the window, and it's all finished now. The strips are on. Still got to do a door. The trim around the door's been done. Alright, just got to measure up to both the double door and this door and order some steel. This is, I'm cutting out some plate 5mm thick for top and bottom hinges. There will eventually be 6 of these, 4 for the main door, 2 for the side door. So they're just going to be angle with the 16mm pin, and the door will sit on the pin, and then the top one will be the same coming over the top. Top ones don't have to be as big, I don't think. This will be noisy. Okay, now to drill a hole in there. This is the 16mm hole for the pin, hinge pin. This is the top bracket. It doesn't have to be as long as the bottom bracket. Because the bottom bracket, when it's in, I can't get bolts down low because of the other. There's brickwork on the other side. I'll be up here somewhere drilling the holes. But the top plate, I've got plenty of room around the back of it to bolt it up. So that's the top, this is the bottom. Now I'll go and make the pins so I can weld them in. This is a piece of 19mm rust, roughly 19mm. I've got to machine it down to 16 for 35mm, and then 5mm over, part it off. So 35mm. There. .3. It sounded like I just broke the tool. Yeah, it looks like it too.